Oh, the health bar went down. Extremely fast.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
Did you even get an item? Ah! Alright, let's just ignore this one and move forward. So, this way and downwards. Let's explore this area here. Nothing. Okay, that's not really nothing. That's an awful lot of like big guys. And I can shoot through these walls, can I? Yeah, no. The projectiles, they still hit the walls, or like the cage thingy around it. We got boots and some... Let's just open all the doors real quick. The AoE damage is awesome! Okay, did I miss anyone? They're supposed to be dead, like look at this. They're still moving. Great. Okay, this was another dead end. And onwards we go. Whee! Ooh, carving knife. Is it good or not? Maybe. There's the entrance this way. No, it doesn't seem to look anything special. Oh, another one. 2, 3, 4. Wow.
I am no beast of burden.
Of course you're not. Come on. At least try to be. Try to be a beast of burden. This one is it? Nope. Ah, rotating items would have been such a nice thing for that. Ugh, but you can't do that.
What's up?
So, the hammer is like 50. Ooh, really good. So is there another... this one? Okay. Let's sell the rest. This one, that one, that one. Not these two though.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
Can I upgrade them? Like large flask? I think so. And this one is a giant life flask here. Goes over there. Alright, giant, 25, 30. Yes.
Hello. Bring me back something nice, eh?
Ooh, ooh. Is it a 12? I think it's a 12. Alright.
Still breathing, eh?
We're getting somewhere.
Don't do anything
Alright, now how do I make a mana flask, like a speed flask with a healing bonus on it? That would be so sweet. Ooh, nice. Ding, 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 ding. Nope. Special stuff is all over the place. Get away from them. Why am I suddenly so... oh, these are like... casts a random curse when activated. Okay, and the curse was a slow attack speed. Oh, superior vice salad, like... wait. It's called superior because of the bonus in quality, right? Yeah. I didn't give a shit about that. Right, this is the way to go for the quest. Let's explore this area here. At least this time, no. Ooh. One-handed mace. See if I can find another one. So that's what much damage. Increased cold damage. Also has bonus added cold damage. Used enemy stun threshold. Increased mana regeneration. Bahad. This one also has a bonus lightning damage. Can't combine both. Like I need, yeah, need another weapon that does a whole lot of more damage, and does again superior. 17. Ooh. Maybe I need, yeah. I need to put some actions in there as well, like some in-game.
A dead man and a living machine. There's your truth, heretic.
Oh, is this? Probably not getting to die here. She's just... No, she's not running away. Not yet.
Enough of this.
And she hides again. Somewhere. So, Tolman. Oh shit. He's dead. Tolman's bracelet. It's also shown to me. That is good. So I don't need to, like, quest items seem to be something completely different. Well, there's so many parts. Oh, come on! So, it doesn't go any deeper, so that means we can just go back now. Sweet. But, when I go deeper now... there were, like, yeah, some nice items I can get, like superior things, superior boots, and, nothing else that is superior, right? Except for this one. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can get a nice item here. That would be cool.
I'll miss a boy. He was always up for a laugh, whether it was at his expense or not. But I wouldn't miss that Clarissa more. Argan's the name, by the way. And it's my honour to welcome you to dirty old Sarn, the metropolis of opportunity. The opportunity to make something of yourself, or the opportunity to have a very messy death.
Okay, I'm going for the second option. It's, like... Okay, like, it depends on where you counted. Like, I counted 3 things. I'm going for the second one. Clarissa.
I was Clarissa's guardian angel back in Oriath. Put food on the table in return for a bit of light work. I try to keep her out of trouble as best I can here. But Sarn's full of secrets. And Clarissa's full of curiosity.
What about Maramoa?
She's just so... ample, is our Maramoa. In my mind, you'll find no saucier specimen of womanhood. It's the tattoos and that fancy talk she does. Intoxicating. She's a cool one, though.
And what about the Purity Rebellion? What's that?
I'm no history scholar, but I know that Emperor Chittus was overthrown by Vol of Thebris in the so-called Purity Rebellion. But Vol had the shortest reign of any internal emperor. A cataclysm sort of that.
Interesting. So, let's quickly sell some things. Basic, special. Oh, it also has like higher quality and stuff. So let's see, maybe we can... Yeah, maybe we can cheat on the quality a little bit. So, 1, 2, 3. 3 superior, and there's another superior one. But how much do we get? 17, 9, and 8. Alright. That is like 17. This is not above 40, so... Oh, wait. This is... Okay, this is 18. 18, 8, 26. Yeah. 18, 8, 26. And there's like 37, 40 something. Good. So the recipe only works if the... Okay, wait a second. This is a weapon, armor. They have to be like only armors only. Damn, I messed it up. Damn!
Tolman's dead then. Another victim of Piety's cruelty. Perhaps he escaped lightly. Look upon Grigor to see what life entails under Piety's influence. I give you this, in recognition of all that you have done for us. We shall mourn Tolman's death as we shall treasure Clarissa's life.
Alright, now what do we have? Vitality. Cast an aura that grants life regeneration to you and your allies. For how long? Cast time, cooldown timer, mana reserved. Okay, so permanent. You and your allies regenerates 0.75% life per second. So if you just go on pure life, then this will be amazing. Interesting. So, what's the next one? Warlord's Mark. Curses all targets in an area, making them more vulnerable to stuns. Hitting the cursed targets will leech life and mana, and killing them will result in a chance to gain an endurance charge. Alright. Then we have like Frostbite. Curses all targets in an area, making them less resistant to cold damage. Like this is, yeah, curse, no curse buff. To cold damage, there we go. And giving them a chance to be frozen by cold damage. 20% chance to be frozen. And then we have a lightning curse, conductivity, because all targets in the area, making them less resistant to lightning, and giving them a chance to be shocked by lightning damage. Okay. But this is a one-time thing. Same for flammability, 10%, and base duration of 9 seconds. The only thing that seems to be is, yeah, there's another curse. We're going for vitality. That seems
General
good.
Gravisius demands absolute obedience from his blackguards, meaning he's surrounded himself with cowards and lackwits unable to lift a finger without orders. If you are able, traverse the river and murder Gravisius in his own barracks. You'll be ripping the very mind from the skulls of our enemies.
Interesting. Now, tell me more about the dead guy Tolman.
Clarissa will weep for Tolman. She must. The cloud is darkest before the rain.
And Harkin?
Hagen is a man of many claims, and those claims seldom dance harmoniously together. A lie is a death sentence in Ngamakanui, so I was raised a daughter of truth. Hagen is a son of self-interest. He's no warrior nor spirit singer. He's a Korangi. I don't know the right word in Oriathan, but in Karui it means he who wins wars with false promises.
Interesting. And how does he do that? Okay, the Purity Rebellion.
It's an often told story among the Karui. How Vol of Thebris bent his knee to my ancestor King Kaum and promised freedom in return for war. While Vol raised his Purity Rebellion in the heart of the Empire, Kaum took Lord Lion-Eye's head and the southern coast all the way to the Siren's Cove. It was the greatest conquest the Karui had ever seen.
Alright, and crossing the river. What else do I need to do?
If I knew how to cross the river safely, I'd be wearing Gravisius's head on my belt.
Sweet.
Why are you still standing there?
General Gravisius, can you give me more information?
Gravisius is the mailed and bloodied right hand of Dominus. And I thought the Templar were meant to be spiritual men of deepest humanity. You notice the sarcasm in my tone, right? Had to smuggle a fellow out of Theopolis once. Got a bit too friendly with Gravisius's wife, he did. Every blackguard was out on the streets looking for him. So I had to think lateral like. We took to the drains and didn't put our heads above the pavement until we sniffed the sea. A grubby bloody job it was, but worth it for the coin he paid. Trust me, the sewers is the only way you'll sneak up on old General Iron-Ass, and you'll need a key to get in there. Have a chat to Clarissa about that.
Alright, now, get the
Good
key.
luck to you.
I will see
Right.
you again.
So, Clarissa.
Poor Tolman. I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't, though. Not once. I need to give you something. I asked a lot of you out there in the slums. More than I should have. You tried. And that's all we exiles can ever hope to do.
Is there a way to kind of get there in time? That would be great. Oh, and sewer keys. Thank you. So, what do I do with them?
Those keys
Sewers?
unlock the gates to the sewers. Tolman found them. Figure that in the worst of times, people will hide their wealth in the worst of places. We were never game to test his theory. Not with the Undying down there. But you're strong. Stronger than any of us here. I don't think you need to fear the dark.
Why do all of them have red names? For some reason. There are people with like green names, or maybe it's just a differentiation. But I saw like another guy who also had like white or green name in here. All right.
Sorry, I need some more time to think. We'll talk soon, I promise.
All right. So, what was it like? Slash death or something. That's 2 times. Oh yeah. So, and these
Watch
2 times
yourself.
were just by accident.
I no longer dream when I sleep. I have a nightmare. The same nightmare over and over. The mirror. It's never my reflection looking back. The first time that mirror appeared to me, it was Cole I saw. A rapist from Oriath I had the displeasure of sharing a pen with in Gravisius' stockade. Piety took him for her experiments, and that night I saw her handiwork while I slept. This time it was Tolman, flesh dried to leather, organs shrunk to husks, blood trickling through his skeleton like red dust in an hourglass. It's Piety's gift to me, that mirror. At least I won't be seeing Clarissa the next time I look into it. Make sure it's not you I see either. I walked halfway across this forsaken continent because of an ode. Of jewels and eternity, it's called. For twinkled promises of jewels and eternity, the Gemling Queen gave her heart and body to the King of Shades for one more day in the sun. The last day in the sun. That's but a portion of the full epic. The Gemling Queen lived, and she's the enigma behind the fall of the Ezomites and the Eternals both. Look to the Solaris Temple to the northeast. Find the Gemling Queen's remains before Piety does, and destroy them.
Okay. Now, can you tell me more about the leader of the town?
Maramoa's sure of herself, and that kind of surety gets you killed in Sarn. You and all those around you. Hagen's got the right idea. Don't believe in anything that you can't trade or eat.
Okay. What about the
I
trader?
wouldn't rely on Hagen in a fight, and I wouldn't put too much faith in what he says. But he has one highly useful asset. His obsession with self-preservation. If Hagen deems you of use in keeping his fat self alive, he'll do almost anything for you.
Alright, and what about General Gravisius?
I tried to penetrate the Solaris Temple in the northeast. Almost got myself killed by the bloody ribbons that guard the place. Bizarre, floating tapestries they are. Creatures of cloth and thaumaturgy. Fortunately, a few legionnaires got in the way. While the ribbons eviscerated them, I ran straight into Gravisius. He dragged me over the bridge to the Lunaris Temple in the west and put me in Piety's tender care. Didn't say a single word to me the whole time. I was nothing but a spoil of war to him. Tread carefully, exile.
Alright. Oh, so
Need
what can
something?
I purchase from that? Finally. More runes. Gems. Whatever. So, purity of fire. Determination was the one cost an R that grants fire resistance to you and your allies. I don't need additional armor or resistance or like more resistance or more resistance. So this is lightning and elemental resistance in general. What about cold? Oh, you and your allies regenerate additional energy shield. Also we get more additional energy shield, vitality, anger, costing all that adds fire damage to the attacks and spells of you and your allies. Now that sounds good. The thing about it though, the reservation. That one reserves 27%, same. It's a percentage reservation, it's not an amount reservation. Otherwise it would be awesome. Alright. So anger, there we go. You and your nearby allies deal 14 to 24 additional fire damage with attacks and spells. It's 50%. What about this one? As a little bit cold damage to attacks and spells. It actually works the same way, except that this one does have far higher reservations. Interesting. And also, like, I think, yeah, because I use this skill all the time, I have a mana cost of 9. That has to be satisfied. Okay, what about Vengeance? Chance to perform a swing counterattack against all enemies around you when you are hit. Weapon range increases the area of this attack. Requires a melee weapon. So it's a trigger one. Sweet. 77%, 30% chance of trigger this skill when hit. You cannot use this attack directly. Need. Frostbite. Kills all targets. Frostbite. Flammability. Conductivity. Vulnerability. Okay, for physical damage, and then we got like enfeeble, causes all targets in an area, making their attacks and spells less effective. Then punishment, causes all targets in an area, causing them to grant a buff to anyone they hit with melee attacks. The buff grants more melee damage and increased attack speed, and marking them for more vulnerable to stun. Hitting the cursed target will leech life and mana. Killing them will result in a chance to gain an endurance charge. Elemental weakness. Okay, so you have like what? Cast an area, and this is an aura, right? Yeah. Interesting. So I could also get this in addition to it. But how do I lower the mana reserve for this? How does the gems ooh, 12%. Now we're talking. We're getting something. But wait, this is not the one I have right now that I need. I need a ring, right? A ring. A golden ring. Fire resistance, fire. Other stuff, health. This is the amulet again, fire resistance. Increased critical counter. Then we got fire resistance again. This is health, bonus damage, and jeweler's orbs. What is the number of sockets on an item? But how many sockets can there be on an item? Like, that's the thing. How many?
See you.
Sometimes it's dependent on the level.
Grigor straddles two worlds. 1 foot planted on this soil, 1 in the dirt of spirit and shadow. When you speak with him, be sure to know from which world his words arise.
Alright, I'm just looking up more recipes here. Full rare sets and stuff. So 2 times the same item name and stuff. Identified rare items with the same name twice or 3 times, or with 20% quality on one or all of them. And then you have like the same item but in different rarities, like normal, magic, rare, unique and stuff. Wow. So, full rare sets. Type of currency products depending on the... So, level of lowest level item. Scope of chance. Wait. The type of currency produced depends on the lowest level item in the set. The okay, so I need the whole set. These recipes require a full set of rare items. A full set is capable of filling stock good. So we get a Chaos Orb, Regal Orb, or Orb of Chance, depending on the item level and quality of these. Downgrade. I don't want to downgrade. Or can I upgrade? These recipes partially reverse the main progression at a sharp penalty. So... Okay, so I could get a Jeweler's Orb. Of a Chromatic Orb and an Orb of Fusion. That's so much. Wow. Oh yeah. So... What do I need?
Why are you still standing there?
Yeah, I wanted to check for an option that... Ambient someone... that makes these health bars and mana bars move, like animate health bars and something. Auto show mini life bars on enemies. No. Mana life levels. Is the stuff up top of that? That's not what I need. Map transparency things. Auto center map. No. Alright, so it's not in there. Not a feature.
Victario was a poet what ended up leading a rebellion, right under the nose of Emperor Chittis. But here's what really interests me. Our wordsmith was quite a talented larcenist as well. Pulled off the heist of the century, in the name of the people, of course. 3 finely crafted platinum busts, commissioned by Chittis for his favourite trio of generals. Victario and his coppers hold up in the sewers. Now that you have Clarissa's keys, perhaps you'd be inclined to search out those heroic busts for me. I'm sure I can make it well worth your while. I can't imagine what that poor bastard's been through. It's a miracle Gregor hasn't completely lost his mind. Granted, he's lost 1 or 2 pieces along the way, but there's still plenty that's worth listening to.
Damn it, I wasn't even listening. Crap. Alright. Anyway, do me a favor and you stand before the Lord Center. I think that's because you won't decide will pierce your vision to that. Everything good.
Bring me back something nice, huh?
Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Let's stash all the stuff we don't need, like this one. And I'm not quite sure about that, but I don't have enough mana anyway. These 3 are enough. Thing is, what's better? Getting these 3 and upgrading them, or yeah, focus on one of these buffs and getting this one to the extreme, because then yeah, depending on the amount of damage you do, like what would be the best one here. It's very difficult actually. So because they may great mana flask. Wait, 18, 24. Sort this like that. That's a quest item. Oh. Alright. Vitality. I have a slight guess that no, I don't have vitality yet. But that's not too bad anyway. So we talked to almost all of them except for Leo.
Good to see you.
And he has no additional infos on that. Good. Now where do we go? Bollocks. have to get out of the city, but I can get 3 additional points on that build again. I go for additional elemental damage, increased damage with hits against frozen shock, ignited enemies, increased burning damage, chances to freeze, shock, and ignite, 50% increased effect of non-damaging ailments on enemies. Okay, shock increase, Ignite deals fire damage over time based on the base fire damage of the fire. I could go with that, or not quite sure what kind of weapon I should also go for, but I do want to focus on elemental. The question is, where's element? Like, what's this? Increases mana, cost of skill, or reduces cost of skill. What does look like elemental? There should be a little lightning, and there's no elemental down there. Or at least like very little. And I also need some dexterity. This one, for example. Where do I get bonus dexterity? There's magical tree, magic, and dexterity. 1, 2. Then I have like this one with bonus 30. And this one. Not quite sure if I should take it or not. It has nice bonuses, but use elemental damage, reduces a reflected elemental damage taken. Good. Okay, that's actually quite nice. So that one will be the next. So I have to go down like there. And this one also increases cold damage and stuff. Good. And I'm just going all over the place right now. So, yeah. Attack speed, cast speed. Increases spell damage. Increases melee damage. Elemental damage again. 12%. Oh, okay, I'm going for this. I'm going for that. I'm not going for specific elemental bonuses. I'm going for a very, very global approach. So, alright, now where do I need to go next? I could get these two, but then I wouldn't advance on the tree. I can get them anywhere else, really. What's this one? Minions have stuff. Nope. Minions have more life. I need more dexterity, otherwise I got a little problem here. Then if using the physical damage, convert it to fire damage, deal no non-fire damage. Increase critical strike chance for spells, 30% to critical strike multiplier for spells. Burning damage, other ailments. What is this? Curses. Alright. More elemental, but this is just a 4. That's not as good as, for example, this one is an 8. Where should I go? Elemental resistance, power charges. No. I have an awful lot of strength here for some reason. It's not as much as I thought. Oh, and no dexterity. Oh god. But wait. I can take this one away. Get these 2 points. And then I can upgrade my my gems. Because that's the whole reason why I had them in the first place. So finally. Yeah, 44. I just need the minimum requirement. I hope that's enough. Just so I can use the ability. Similar to Elex, really. Okay, what about the damage? 440. Wow, there are suddenly snakes. Snake-like creatures. Serpents. Ooh. Oh, look at that. It's not connected though. It looks great. And bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Now, the big question is, what happens if I Hmm. Huh. Okay. Maybe I need to look for items a certain way. And this is like the blue ones I do find very often right now. I don't want to go back and forth all the time. So what I could do is fill the inventory with blues that have a certain size, so I can get as many of them as I can, and at the same time allow the yellows in general. Oh yeah, that might be it. That might do it. Ooh, look at that. Okay, shield, burnished, some ones, good. Nothing too difficult. So, see how much experience I can get. Ooh, smoke mine. So I get roughly 1,000 for a mob group. So superior stuff. 17. Alright, what else we got here? And 4. Oh. There's an unknown blockage. And this is the way deeper down the road. Kind of looks the same way. This part over here, I think. The connection might not be the same. Who's at that exclamation mark? A stash. Oh yeah, that's good. Stash is always great. Got another hybrid. Oh yeah. Okay. What's this one? Bust of Marcius Lioni. Oh, the platinum bust, 2 remaining. Good. Oh, this one. That can be sold like that. That one goes down there. Alright. Oh, Victoria's Secret. Okay. Good. It was part of the quest. That's why it was like on the map anyway. Alright, I just got 2 additional damage per second. Just 2 by leveling up the gem. The AoE damage is awesome. Oh, gold amulet. Should I take that? That's the thing. Don't really need it. I got a 20% one. Und Zwilling. Ja, na Mensch. Lange nicht mehr gesehen. Oi. Nah. Just another mallet. So then I got all the busts. Good. Hector Titicus. Titi? Yeah, Titicus. And Path of Exile Centauri. Wait. I have to sort them a little bit. Some of them, wait, one-handed and another one-handed. Both of them have like 40 something damage. I could have both of them now. The problem is these are swords and this one needs what? Yeah, other types of weapon. The swing. This one needs a... Okay, sword, mace, whatever. I think the Molten Strike will still work. Let's try that. I just have to. Good. And this one goes up there. Here. This one goes up here. Alright, we deal 474 damage. And now we deal 474.7 damage. Both of them are swords, but slightly better. That's good. Alright, this one can be sold then. Oh, wait a minute. What about the bow? Teleportation? Nah, it's not as good now. Alright, this one goes down there, over there. Sweet. Filling up all the items. Nyoo. Oh, wait a second. It's even stronger because I forgot this bonus here, the E. Nice. Oh, 507. What? Das muss... Nein! Aber das ist ja verständlich. Total verständlich. Whee! Ah, nice AoE attack. What I have to do is also increase the AoE range on the jump, so minions can actually charge at me the moment I do the jump. Will also get hit in the meantime. That'll be great. And more speed. Oh, there's another exit. So. Just up by damage by another 100. Not by another 100 though. Let's say 60. 60 is good. Now, what's this one? The marketplace. Skill jumps gain experience as you level them up. Or as you do, really. I get the XP. Everybody's happy. Yeah. Whoa. Huh. I think I need to reposition this a little bit. Kind of like that. Alright. So the small items are